A new city effort to empower entrepreneurs with disabilities celebrated its first cohort of graduates as 8 city residents earned an entrepreneurship certificate of completion at a recent ceremony. Here to tell us about it, we're joined by Kara Tucker, the city's chief of disabled services with the city of Jacksonville. Good morning, Kara.
Good morning.
We're also joined by Nick Mendler. He's the president of I Spy Foundation and a program participant. Nick, good morning.
Good morning.
So, who or what was the genesis for this project, Kara?
Sure. So, right before the end of Mayor Curry's term, the Mayor's Disability Council, which is 13 individuals cross disability that advise the mayor, put together a white paper in regards to entrepreneurship for individuals with disabilities. So, that came out of our employment subcommittee with the Disability Council. And then, once Gregory Grant from the JSUB office came in during the transition with the Deegan administration, we were able to start the program.
And the JSEB is the Jacksonville Small and Emerging Business Program. And so this is something, Nick, that aims to, and as a program participant, you could tell us better, but it basically aims to get people who have some sort of disability, give them opportunities in becoming successful entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it's a great formalized program where you have a lot of different elements of creating a business, whether that be finance or marketing or the different kind of market research. We go through every week something different to really help us and empower us to become great business leaders here in Jacksonville.
And you are a pretty successful business leader yourself. You've created this resource for people who have vision loss or perhaps are blind called I Spy, which is a website, and it's basically a national resource for people. That comes because you yourself have some vision loss that you've had, I think, since you were a teenager.
Yeah, so my story is I was diagnosed at the age of 16 with a rare retinal disease called retinitis pigmentosa. Essentially, I still have a lot of usable vision. I can still drive and things along those lines. But, for me working, in tech for 20 years, I just kind of saw a need that basically there needs to be one place where everybody can go to find community and find resources to help them along their low vision journey. And that's what ispy.org is.
And Kara, this we said you graduated the first cohort in this program. How can people get involved going forward if they want to be a part of another graduating class?
Most definitely, our plan is to have our next class start in February. So, they can go to jacksonville.gov/empowerjacks to fill out the application.
And who's eligible?
Anybody that lives in Duval County that has a disability that wants to look into being an entrepreneurship, if they want to do for business or even with the nonprofits and to learn how to do partnerships with the government with through JSEB or just to be able to know how to start the business.
And what does the city get out of this? I know it's a partnership you said between, JSEB, FSCJ is also part of it, but like what's the selling point for the city and for the city council?
So for I think just anybody that wants to be an entrepreneur, just because you have a disability doesn't mean it can stop you from owning your own business and being able to work. Some individuals want to work for themselves and they can contribute just like everybody else.
And I think, Nick, you said that, people with vision issues are often very underemployed because of the challenges that can be overcome, but sometimes appear to be a big hindrance.
Yeah, it's definitely a large problem within our community. But, I think even, going through this program, I think the most beautiful thing that we have is there's a lot of talent sitting on the sidelines right now. And I think that not just in the blind and low vision community, but in the disability community as a whole. So, programs like this empower us to really create some change and get people out there.
Yeah. And so is there an opportunity for people who might employ people who have disabilities, Kara, that is something that we should let people know about?
I mean, there's always, with October was Disability Employment Awareness Month, so we do trainings. The Disabled Services Division do training for companies in regards to hiring individuals with disabilities and the accommodation process and all of that through the city services. So there is always a way to get involved.
Well, Kara Tucker, Nick Mendler, thank you so much for coming on today. Really appreciate it. And congratulations.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you for having us.